And we're live. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream tonight. We've got a big game number 6 coming up between the Carolina Hurricanes and Nashville Predators. Carolina currently has a 3-2 series lead, trying to finish off the Preds in Nashville tonight. Obviously, the Preds are looking for a big home win to keep their season alive and force a game number 7. So, welcome into the chat, everybody. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Leafs and Habs, looks like they could be going to overtime. They've got less than 4 minutes to go in the third period of their game, and they are tied up at 3. So I'll pull up the Carolina-Nashville game on my phone if this game does go to overtime, so we can make sure that we see the start of it. But welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really appreciate it. It's great to have everybody in the chat. Asher, Yoshi Bros, Jace, Timothy, Sharaf, Daniel, Sasha, Woldwolf, Vernon, Brian, Packers, Joey, welcoming guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate you guys being here. We're down to the final 3 minutes of the Canadiens-Toronto game. That looks like that might be going to overtime, so I'm going to pull up Carolina and Nashville on my phone to make sure that we get to see the start of it, because NBC won't be switching over until this Leafs-Habs game ends. So, let's see here. Welcome in, everybody. Avi, what is going on? Angel Stop, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Johnny, what's going on? Red Rubber, welcome. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Great to see you guys in the chat. We're getting ready here for Canes and Predators. And Will's here. What's going on, Will? Yeah, that last goal that Price let up, definitely not the greatest, but is what it is, and what you've got to work with there. Hey, what's going on, Map Man? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. We're getting ready for the start of the Canes and Preds game. Hey, there you go, Jace. That sounds good. Appreciate all you guys watching here as we're trying to find a way to watch this Preds game, because NBC isn't going to switch over if Montreal and Toronto is still going on. So I'm going to have to find it online somewhere. Yes, Run Finn. I saw that. So congratulations on a great career to him. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Very much so, Brian. Very much so. Yes, I will be streaming Vegas and Minnesota Game 7 tomorrow night. That game starts at 9 p.m. I will be doing that game tomorrow. Jacob, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Oh, damn. Really, Vernon? That's tough, but I'm glad that they got what's coming to them, as we're down to 30 seconds left here in this Montreal game. Here we go. It's up now. Cool. All right, so I got it pulled up on my phone here, because obviously NBC is not going to be switching over until the end of the Canadiens-Leafs game. So I've got the Canes and Preds ready to go up on my phone. You should watch this elimination game, Roman. But welcome in. Paolo, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Yoshi Bros, I did have Leafs in 6 in my bracket, but they have a chance to finish it off in overtime tonight. Jacob thinks 2-1 Preds in OT. I saw Avi made a prediction earlier, 4-3 Preds in OT. Welcome into the stream. Got the itch. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Hey, what's going on, Rob? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Good to see you guys in the chat. Thank you guys all for watching tonight. We're getting ready for Preds and Canes. Whoops. And my phone keeps falling down. I got to find a better way to hold this up. I know what I can do. I'll put the keyboard right up to it. Let's see. All right, I got Preds and Canes up on my phone because Toronto and Montreal is going to be going to overtime. So NBC's not going to switch over until that game is over. So actually, it's going to be kind of cool because I'm going to have the Toronto and Montreal game playing on my TV, and I'm going to have the Carolina-Nashville game playing on my phone right in front of me. So that's actually kind of cool. This might be frozen, though. Yeah, shit. Come on. Hey, Nate, what is going on? Jay Sean, welcome in. Welcome. Thank you guys so much for being here. Amber, welcome to the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Come on. Victoria, I mean, it's a game 7. Either team can win it. I think Vegas has a lot of momentum. No, Minnesota has a lot of momentum now from coming from 3-1 down all the way able to come back and tie the series up at 3. But Vegas is at home, so that's an advantage for them. It's gonna be really fun to see which team is able to come out on top. I think it's gonna be a great game, and very excited for Game 7 tomorrow. I'll figure it out, Run Finn. I'll figure it out. Don't worry. Mean Girl Hockey, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. All right. Hopefully this works because it just froze, but I got it back going. So hopefully this works. Hey, it's all good, Yoshi Bros. I appreciate you stopping in. Really, really appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. Aaron, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And I forgot I turned the volume up. There we go. All right, that's good now. Game number 6 between the Preds and the Canes about ready to get going. Jason, what is going on? Welcome. Joshua, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate everybody in the chat. Transportation Land, what is going on? Welcome. We got Nedeljkovic against Saros in net, as it has been all series long. And both of these goaltenders playing pretty well. Hasn't been a super high-scoring series. Both of them have fairly good goals against averages and very good save percentages. Over .925 for both of them in the save percentage category. So that is solid goaltending there for both of these teams. Cool, Jacob. That's awesome. Hey, Avi, who do I have winning the Preds versus Canes game? I mean, the home team has won every game so far. So I think the Preds force a Game 7. I really do. I think the Preds force a Game 7. I think they get it done at home. I think it's going to be a 1-goal game. I'm going to say 3-2 Predators. But obviously that's just a guess. I mean, I don't know for sure, but We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens over the next few minutes or next couple of hours here. Excited for the start of this one. Because I said that I was doing this game, Spence, and I'm not missing the start of this game. Last time I did Leafs and Canadians, nobody watched. It was the least watched stream of the playoffs, so I'm gonna do this game instead. Yes, definitely, Avi. That they're gonna have to really get going for. They're gonna have to really get going for the Canes to get a big road win tonight. Yeah, Minnesota and Vegas play tomorrow night at 9 p.m. That's Game 7 of that series, and I will be doing that game tomorrow. Should be a lot of fun. Really excited for that one. Game 7s are always nuts. Joey thinks 4-3 Carolina. All right, that'll be interesting here. We'll see. I think it's going to be a really close game, as most of these in this series have. With the exception of really the first two, I think the next three have all gone to OT. So it's been a very close series. And it's going to be a fun one here tonight between these two teams. Hootie, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Is this game still at commercial break? Bro, I don't trust this freaking feed I'm getting at all. Hi, Timothy. What is going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Hey, Jerry. What is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Great to see you in the chat. Appreciate you stopping in. All right, we're ready for the start of the game now as we're coming back from commercial. Coffee, what is going on? Welcome. Rob says 3-1 Hartford. Devin, welcome in. Thank you for being here. A lot of these games have gone to overtime, Joshua, so I would not be surprised if this is an overtime game. Not at all. Well, Vernon was a high school senior the last time the Leafs won a playoff series. For me, I was 7 years old, Vernon. So I was in elementary school the last time the Leafs won a playoff series. But they can change that tonight with an OT win. Caroline, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. They're doing the national anthem right now, and then we will be getting ready for puck drop. Leafs and Habs are going to OT in their game, so NBC's not going to be switching over to that one until that game ends. But we got Nashville and Carolina queued up on my phone here, getting ready to start this one. Evan, what is going on? Welcome. Prosperous, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Hey, congratulations, Avi. That is awesome, man. That is absolutely awesome. Red Rubber was 3. Prosperous has Nashville 4-3 in this one. We shall see. Coffee says, come on, Carolina, rooting for the Canes tonight. It's going to be fun to see which team's able to come out on top in this one. Jerry is going for the Preds. Nice, nice, nice. A lot of people going for the Preds tonight. I think that people like underdogs and people like Game 7s. And the Preds, to force a Game 7, will have to get the big home win tonight. Aiden, what is going on? Welcome. Evan wants the Canes. Welcome in, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Runfin likes the Preds. Going for them. We'll see what happens here. This one gets taken, or you're getting ready for the start of the start of the game here as they're doing the national anthem. If this one gets taken to overtime, it will be, 4 straight games to OT if that happens. 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that would be nuts. Jace wasn't even born yet. Slapshot Jack, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you stopping in. Good to see you in the chat. Canadians and Leafs are going to OT. They're still at the intermission before that starts. Preds and Canes are getting ready to go. Chris, what is going on? Welcome into the chat. Says Preds 3-2 in double overtime. Another double overtime game in this series would be absolutely nuts. Definitely not surprised, Coffee. Not surprised. We're getting ready for puck drop here. Alex Nedeljkovic and UC Saros, the goaltenders, as it has been all series long as these teams are getting ready for puck drop. Bart, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. The anthem is over. The teams are lining up at center ice, and we are about ready to go here in Nashville as the Preds and the Canes are about to begin game number 6. Carolina has a 3-2 series lead, trying to finish off the Preds tonight, but the Nashville, obviously, on home ice, trying to keep their season alive here. Charles, what is going on? Matthew, welcome. Thank you for being here. Bart's going 4-3 Canes in overtime. Evan, I did predictions in my series preview for that series today. I said Bruins in 6. But we'll see what happens. I mean, half my predictions have been wrong already, so take it with a grain of salt. As we are lined up now in the neutral zone, teams are at center ice. We are ready to begin. Hey, Mike and Julie, what's going on? Welcome. I'm doing all right, Timothy. CT, what is going on? Welcome. This one gets sent down now. We are underway. Nashville back in their own zone after the opening draw. Game 6 has begun. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Would mean a lot if you guys could hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. We'll cover the whole league, and we'll be streaming all playoffs long. So the Preds are trying to get set up in the offensive zone here. Moving it around, cleared out, though, there by Carolina. Nashville back to play it in their own zone. They move it up the boards and get it back to neutral ice. Taken, though, back by Svechnikov for the Canes, and he goes back to his defenseman, and Carolina starts to move up through the neutral zone. Here's Svech now, trying to get around the D. Good drop pass. Chance again here. Shot. That one just goes wide on Saros. Jeff, what is going on? Evan, welcome. Thank you for being here. Jacob says his mom said 5-3 Preds with an empty net goal. Slapshot Jack does not want the Lightning to win again. Well, we'll see. There's still 3 rounds to go for Tampa Bay for them to win again. So, it's gonna be a fight to the finish. Caleb, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. We're about a minute and a half into the first period. Predators back in their own zone. They move the puck up now through neutral ice over the red line and into the offensive end. Dumped in deep there. Kane's going back, but the Preds tough on the forecheck. Gail, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Hey, Austin, thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. You're never late. Everyone just get here when you can, and it's perfectly fine as we got to throw in there from the point. That deflects in! Nashville scores! First goal of the game! Not even 2 minutes in! Belongs to the Nashville Predators. And they have a 1-0 lead on the deflection in front by Nick Cousins. Nick Cousins with a deflection in front, and that puts the Predators up 1-0 at home. And they get the early lead here. RGR football fan, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate that. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for RGR. Thank you, thank you. First goal of the game belongs to The Nashville Predators, not even 2 minutes in, and they get the early lead. Oh, wow, that's awesome, Bart. That's really, really cool. Taken now. That one goes high over the bar. Hockey News Reports, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Possibly. We'll find out. We'll find out here real soon, Hockey News Reports. Hey, Vegas Productions, thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate that. Well, everybody, get some new sub hype for VGK Productions in the chat. I think so, Fire Strike, but we'll find out in the next few minutes or so. We are back underway here. Carolina bringing it to the offensive zone now, looking to answer. That shot gets blocked. Puck ends up on the sideboards, but the Canes keep it in. Move to the middle now, stolen by the Preds. They get it up and out of the zone, cleared to neutral ice. Overtime in the Montreal-Toronto game has commenced. And we got a hand pass call here against Carolina. 17:08 to go in the first. And that is going to be a whistle here. Yo, RGR just became a superstar member. Let's go. Let's get some member hype in the chat. Welcome to Superstar RGR football fan. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Get that hype in the chat. Yeah, Austin, it's not on TV yet. I'm watching it on my phone. Because Toronto and Montreal is still in overtime. And never mind, Montreal just ended it a minute in. Montreal wins the game. Montreal just beat the Toronto Maple Leafs to force a Game 6. So it's going to be switching to the Canes Preds here very shortly. As Montreal wins in overtime 4-3 over Toronto. And they make that series now 3-2 and force a Game 6 back in Montreal in a couple of nights. So that game is over now. And I won't have to watch the Preds on my phone much longer. So here we go now. Moved up there. Cleared out by the Canes. Preds get in the neutral zone. Bring it back to the offensive end. 16 minutes to go in the first. Hey, RGR, thank you so much for being here and watching. Really, really appreciate it. Hey, from Sal from Behind the Arc is one of my absolute best friends. We grew up together, went to school together. We're in drumline together. We've been friends since first grade. So, really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. And here's a chance now. Carolina ties it back up. Carolina makes it 1-1. Brock McGinn with the goal. Not even 5 minutes in, we've got 2 goals already. Brock McGinn, what a job here as he comes out in front and then rips one past Soros. 1-1 game. Let's go. Carolina, wow. And we are all back even now here. And already, not even 5 minutes in, we've got 2 goals in this one. 1 for each team, and we are tied 1-1 now. 15.5 to go in the first period. Dumped in here by the Canes. They go hard in on the forecheck. Preds trying to get it out, not able to, and we get a whistle here. And we're going to get a stoppage of play and a face-off coming up as the door along the end boards here actually got knocked open on the hit. And that is a stoppage and a face-off coming up. All right, here we go. NBCSN has switched to the Carolina-Nashville game, so I don't have to watch it on my phone anymore. And, penalty here against Carolina. And that is going to put Nashville to the power play. Svechnikov looks like he picks up a tripping call there. And the Preds are going to get the first power play opportunity of the game and a chance to try and get their lead back. Hey, Donovan, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. Anthony, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Evan, thank you so much. I mainly watch what's on NBC, Evan, but sometimes I can pull them up on my phone if they're not on NBC, like before NBC switched to this game because of the overtime. But I generally just watch on NBC, SN, and whatever. I'm not rooting for anybody, Vegas Productions. I'm just hoping for a great game. We are off to a really, really good start so far. But thank you guys all so much for being here. Really appreciate each and every one of you in the chat. I don't think Svechnikov is going to be fighting anybody after what happened in his first career fight, Bart. I don't think he's going to be dropping the gloves again anytime soon. Long shot there. Evan, there's some shady websites that you can use to pull up live streams of stuff. Like, I tend to use VoloKit, but that one's worked pretty well and was told to me by one of the subscribers of my channel who's up in Canada who uses it a lot. Hey Jay Sean, what's going on? I'm doing all right tonight. Not spectacular, honestly. Kind of down today. I don't know why, but hoping that this is a good game and a good pick-me-up. Paris, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. All right, see you later, Caleb. Thank you for stopping in. Power play here for the Preds. They haven't been able to get much going on tonight. Yes, Ovechkin was the one who fought Svechnikov, Gray, and KO'd him very quickly. Isaiah, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. That one gets sent down again, cleared by the Canes penalty kill. Nashville's power play hasn't got much going here. Carolina's penalty kill has looked good just on this first opportunity, obviously. Is that one not able to get it cleanly over the blue line? It's dumped back out. Already down. That pretty much kills it off. Power play is ended. Carolina, Svechnikov's out of the box. They're back to 5-on-5, and we've got even strength hockey all tied up at 1 here. 13 minutes to go in the first period. Moved up there. Kept in by Eliso at the blue line. Spun around now. Shot goes high over Nedeljkovic. And that one gets cleared out into the bench area. I think it was Austin asked what I was drinking tonight. Actually, I have orange soda. I don't drink soda very much anymore, and really haven't since I've turned 21 and started drinking beer. I don't drink soda a lot anymore, but I really just didn't feel like beer tonight for some reason. So I don't know. Today's been a weird day for me. I haven't had like a great day. Kind of down today, but I'm drinking soda now for some reason, I guess, as we're headed to the first commercial break here. In this one, Carolina and Nashville still knotted up at 1. Canes just killed off that penalty, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. We'll have a face-off probably in the neutral zone coming up when we get back. There's been some good penalty kills. Actually, rather than me or trying to come up with that, I can actually just go to NHL.com and tell you which teams has the best penalty kill in the playoffs right now. The Toronto Maple Leafs. The Toronto Maple Leafs, at least before tonight, the stats haven't updated yet based on tonight, but the Toronto Maple Leafs were 100% on the penalty kill going into tonight. Carolina also 90% on the penalty kill in the playoffs so far. So they've been really, really good. HUD, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Michael, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Oh, yikes, coffee. Yeah, we'll see, Vernon. I kind of did too, but we'll see. That series is going to live for another day, and Game 6 will be coming up on Saturday. Hockey GMC, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it, as always. Hey, what's going on, Lucas? Leafs still have a lead in the series, so they still have a solid chance. They're up 3-2 now. They've got a chance to finish it off on Saturday. Let's see. Did I miss anyone? Thank you guys all for being here. Really, really appreciate you guys. As this one gets one back there. Pred's trying to keep it in the offensive zone. Kane's clear, though. Back out to neutral ice. 12:35 to go in the first period. Yeah, Montreal can have fans. They'll be the first Canadian team to have fans in the building. And they will have, I believe, up to 2,500 for Game 6 on Saturday. So, all the U.S. teams have fans back. A lot of the U.S. teams have, like, pretty close to full fans back. Very high percentage capacities now in a lot of these arenas. But Canada does not. But Montreal is going to be the first Canadian team to get fans back in the building. Francis, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Darren, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Montreal is going to be the only one, Francis, but they will have fans back for Saturday's game. Victor, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you guys, everybody in the chat, all for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Hey, Flyers and Maple Leafs, let's get some new sub hype in the chat. Thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. It's taken now. Long shot there. Darren, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate that. Let's get some sub hype for Darren in the chat as well. Kane's on the forecheck, trying to keep it in the offensive zone. Ticking down now, under 12 minutes to go in the first. The Preds move it up and out. Cleared over the red line and back into the Carolina end where they take possession. They send it back the other way. No icing. They'll go in hard at the end boards. It's been all right, Timothy. Hoping that this game's a good pick-me-up. This one's going to go late, but if it's a good game, it's well worth it. Sent down here. Kane's able to move it up and out. Nino Niederreiter takes a hit there to dump it into the Predator's zone. Canes will go in on the forecheck. That's Stahl. Benning tries to clear it up and is able to get it out. Taken now by the Preds in the neutral zone. Can't bring it into the offensive zone with possession, though. 11:05 to go in the first. This is in Nashville, Jace. Me too, Francis. I think that's going to be a really good one to watch as Saros makes a save there and covers it up. And now Harper and Fogle with a little pushing after the whistle, but that breaks up quickly. Yes, Francis, we hit 5K last night. Yes, Montreal won tonight, Prosperous. 4-3 in overtime. Sophie, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Hey, Coffee, there's a legend. Wheeler Walker Jr.'s got some very funny songs. Big Fridge, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Kane's trying to keep it in the offensive zone now. We're back underway. 10:50 to go in the first period. 1-1 game already here for Carolina and Nashville. Moved into the middle. Backhand chance there. Rebound. Good job by Carolina. Or by Nashville clearing it out. But then Carolina keeps it in the point. The shot goes wide. Preds clear. Ashton, thank you so much for subscribing. Everyone, let's welcome Ashton into the channel community. New subscriber. Give some hype in the chat. Fred, thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate it. New sub hype for Fred as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 10-10 left in the first here. So we're almost halfway through the start of this one. And Preds are back regrouping now in their own zone, looking for possession play. Moved up now to the neutral zone. Over the red line into the offensive end. Here comes Duchesne on the rush. He gets a shot off, but Nedeljkovic squeezes it. Covers it up here, and we're going to get a whistle. Offensive zone face-off for Nashville coming up, but not until after this commercial break. We have just ticked under 10 minutes to go in the first, and we're going to have a stoppage here. Offensive zone draw for the Preds when we come back. Yes, Zachary, tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern, I'll be streaming Game 7 between the Minnesota Wild and Vegas Golden Knights. Hello, Darren. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. Man, I picked Carolina going into the series, Ashton, but Nashville has put up a really, really good fight. So, I still kind of lean Canes. They do have the 3-2 lead, but it's gonna be really, really close. Nashville has done a great job in this series. Aaron, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Hey, I mean, Tampa is going to have a really big series against either of these teams, Austin. It's going to be a tough one for sure. We're at commercial break here, a little bit past the halfway point of the first period. Appreciate everybody watching. Thank you guys so much. Love seeing you all in the chat. Yes, it was, Sophie. Yes, it was. Yeah, Ian, I picked Nashville before the game started. I picked Nashville to win 3-2 to go and force a game 7 in this one because the home team has won every game of this series so far. Psycho Cat, thank you so much. VGK Productions, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you for subscribing. Get some new sub hype in the chat. Joshua, I picked Bruins in 6, but we'll have to see what happens. That's going to be a fun series, I think. So we're back from commercial break. That shot goes high off glass. Hamilton trying to find it now for the Canes. Preds trying to keep it in the offensive zone. We got 9:40. Joshua, thank you so much for subscribing. Habs forced game 6 tonight, Ian. Yes, they won 4-3 in overtime. 9:33 to go in the first. That one goes up and out of play, and we'll get another whistle here. Mets 2128. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I got Bruins in 6 in that series. Nick, what is going on? Welcome. Mikhail's in the chat. What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We got playoff hockey going here. Carolina, Nashville, game 6. Preds trying to keep their season alive at home. Nashville looking for a big road win. Carolina looking for a big road win to finish off the series. Long shot there. That one goes wide. Hockey Froggy, what's going on? Welcome into the chat. Cleared out there by the Preds all the way down. Canes have to go back and get it. Brett Pesce takes the puck around the goal, up the boards, moved here by Carolina through the neutral zone. We've got 9 minutes now left in the first period. Still knotted up at 1 on 2 early goals, 1 for each team. Nick Cousins opened the scoring for the Predators, but then Brock McGinn was able to tie things up for Carolina. Those have been the 2 games so far. Taken now, Matt Benning with it, up through the middle. Knocked down at the red line. Canes trying to come back the other way. Fight for it. Preds get it into the offensive zone. Cleared out here. Down over the blue line and dumped into the offensive end. They send it in deep. Behind the net now. Taking up the boards. Over the red line. Canes into the offensive zone. Chipped in deep behind the net. Down in the corner now. Carolina looking to maintain possession. Setting up now in the offensive zone with 8:15 left in the first period. Good hit in the corner there by the Preds D. Canes get some help though. Support comes in. They move the puck. Sent all the way around. Here's Stahl with it. Back to the blue line. Long shot there. That one gets blocked down. Preds trying to win the race back the other way. Stahl gets back though to break things up. Good play there. Now it's moved by Carolina up and out of their zone. All the way back now. They go D to D. Preds will try on the rush again into the offensive end. Here's Carrier jumping up into it. He throws it through the crease. Long shot there. Nedeljkovic makes the save on the shot from the point. And he covers it up with 7:41 left in the first. And we're going to have an offensive zone face-off here for the Predators. 1-1 game here. 7:41 to go in the first frame. And a good one going here between the Canes and Preds. Taken now. Face off one back there. Jeremy Swayman, Anthony, is the Bruins' backup for Rask. Yes, very much so, Austin. We'll see if they can keep that continued throughout the whole game. They're putting on a lot of pressure right now. That one's kept in the offensive zone. Good pass here. Duchesne down in front. Taken, though, by the Canes. They move it up and out. All the way down now. Dumped in here. Preds move it behind the net and up the boards. Now out to the neutral zone. Back into the offensive end. Duchesne not able to get it by the D. Carolina with it now. They're going to curl back into their own zone. Marty Nietzsche goes behind his own net with 7 minutes to go. Moved up here now by Nietzsche through the neutral zone. He just curls back again. Looking to get it over the red line and dump it in. Now he does. Carolina going in on the forecheck. Here comes McGinn. Trying to get it in front there. Fighting for it behind the net. Couple of Canes. They come away with the puck. Under 7 minutes left in the first period. Taken up now. Glove down there by Nashville. And that's going to be a hand pass into the offensive zone. And we're going to get a stoppage here with 6:32 left in the neutral zone face-off coming up. Chris Emerson, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you for watching. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Thank you, guys. Welcome to all the new subs. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, James, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. We've got under 6.5 to go in the first period. That puck's down. Cleared out now by Carolina. Taken back now, Nashville with it. Trying to bring it into the offensive zone. Canes trying to get possession back and work it back out. They do. All the way down there. That's going to be icing, though. And that's going to be an icing call here against the Hurricanes. Gives the Preds an offensive zone face-off with 6:11 left in the first period. In a 1-1 game here, tied up in Game 6. My soda's gone already. I have to get another one at intermission. That was good. I haven't had orange soda in so long. Taken here now. Preds back on the attack, trying to get set up in the offensive zone. Canes, though, able to take it away. They clear it up. Back through neutral ice now. Into the offensive end. Drop pass here. That one doesn't connect, though. Preds are going to take it. They start their comeback the other way. 3-on-3 up ice into the offensive zone. Moved into the middle. Carolina able to clear it back out to the neutral zone. Thank you so much for subscribing, James. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. We've got 5:35 to go in the first period here. Preds behind their own net. Canes able to steal it along the sideboards. Trying to get something set up in the offensive zone. There hasn't been a lot of sustained zone time for either team in this game so far. It's been very kind of dump it in, flip it back out. Dump it in, flip it back out. There's not a lot of sustained pressure going on. This gets sent down now. Benning with it in the corner. Moved out here. Brought up now by Carolina into the offensive end. Thrown in there. Nedeljkovic sends it back to the corner. Good paddle there. Long shot goes well wide. Under 5 minutes to go in the first. Sent down behind the net. Taken here. Nedeljkovic moves it to his defenseman. Up now out of the zone. Carolina with it. Over the red line. They dump it in. They'll go in on the attack with 4:45 left in the first. All right. See you later, Jace. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. And that one gets thrown in, and that is a save with the glove by Saros. He's going to cover it up. It will be a Carolina offensive zone face-off when we get back, but we've got a commercial break with 4:40 remaining in the 4:40 remaining in the first period, and we'll see what happens here. Mr. Beast, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Jay Sean, if the Hurricanes win tonight, They will move on to play the Tampa Bay Lightning in the second round. Let's see. James says, hey, fans of every team are welcome here, James. I cover the entire NHL on this channel, so fans of every team are welcome and wanted here. Benjamin, hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Skiru, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that name, but I am from Massachusetts. I live an hour south of Boston. I am a lifelong Boston Bruins fan, but I cover the whole league on this channel, so fans of every team are welcome here. I already got fans of every team here, and it's just everybody loves hockey in general, and I watch as much hockey as I can, no matter what team's playing, and just really enjoy the sport. Benjamin, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate that. Let's get some sub hype for Benjamin in the chat. We're coming back from commercial break here. We're showing some highlights from past games. But Carolina and Nashville, what a series we've had between these two teams. And we're back underway now. Nashville wins the faceoff deep in their zone. And they move it up now. Taken here by Carolina through the neutral zone. Into the offensive end, Sebastian Aho. Pass to the top of the circle. Shot there. That one gets blocked down. Kane's trying to keep it in. Pred's able to move it, though. Not out quite yet. Kane's do a good job. Now they finally chip it to the neutral zone. And Carolina will have to go back and regroup. 4:10 remaining in the first period. Into the offensive zone. Brought back in here by the Hurricanes. They send it down deep. Nashville trying to move it back out. They do. They get it by. And now here's Luke Kunin into the offensive zone. He'll go in hard on the forecheck. He lays a hit there on Hakanpää in the corner. Hey, Kirill, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. I don't know what that is, Mr. Beast. I don't really watch YouTube much, so other than hockey YouTube. So I literally don't even know what that is. Sent back in deep here now by Carolina. They go in on the forecheck. Predator's able to chip it up and out. That goes all the way down. It will be icing if it reaches, and it does. Preds ice the puck. 3:36 remaining in the first period. And that's going to be a offensive zone faceoff coming up here for Carolina, looking to take a lead in this 1-1 game. I'm not going to be screaming anything right now, Mr. Beast, but just hiya. Is that how you say it? Because I literally don't know. But here we go now. Warren Fogle with a shot blocker save there by Saros, and the Preds are able to move it up and out of the zone. Brought into the offensive end here now. Carolina back on the attack. They dump it deep. Preds play it. Move now. Long shot here. Amanda, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for Amanda and give her a warm welcome to the stream and the channel. Thank you so much. This one goes back to the neutral zone here. Into the offensive end now, Nashville, but they're offsides, and that's going to be a whistle here with 2:54 remaining in the first. Carolina and Nashville still tied up at 1. Both goals came early in this game, and things have definitely settled down quite a bit since a pretty wild start. But things have definitely calmed down here a little bit as this period's gone along. Neutral zone draw now. Lawrence in to take it against Johansson, and the Preds win that one back. They move it up now, trying to get it through the neutral zone. Canes knock it down. Here they come in on the attack. Good stick there, though, from Ben Harper. Down in the corner. Jordan Martinook with it, trying to get it in front. Can't get it cleanly through to anybody, but Lawrence takes it. Long shot there. I've said hi to all the new subscribers that have come up during the stream. This one gets brought in here. Shot there by Granlund. Nice glove save there by Nedeljkovic. And that is a really nice grab with the glove there by Nedeljkovic on Granlund. It's going to be an offensive zone faceoff for the Preds, but a nice save there. Good shot there. And Ned comes up with a big one. 2:08 left in the first. Still knotted up here at 1. This one gets one back here by Carolina. They send it around the boards. Moved up and taken by Hakanpää. Off glass again. T-Mod, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Long shot here. That one goes wide of Saros. Taken now back to the point. Hakanpää with a blast. That one deflected down. Rebound chance in front. Just couldn't get it past Saros. Patted to the corner. Kept it. Possession kept, though, by Carolina. In the offensive zone. Cross-ice pass. That one gets sent behind the net now. Under a minute and a half to go in the first period. Preds trying to work it out. Barrett, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Taken now. Into the offensive zone. 1:07 left in the first. Carolina back in on the attack. Chris, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate that. Let's welcome Chris into the stream. And welcome Chris to the channel with some new sub hype. This one gets taken now. 45 seconds to go in the first. Looks like we might be going to the intermission here, all tied up as the Predators move it out. They get the puck now moved up to the neutral zone. Dumped into the Carolina end where they send it right back out to neutral ice. 25 seconds left in the period. Move now, and that one gets thrown in deep. Taken now. Sent in here, final seconds of the first. Ticking off as the Preds just chip that one out to the neutral zone. Into the offensive zone, running out of time though. Howler throws one more shot in on goal. Nedeljkovic makes the save. And that is the end of the first period. And now we've got Niederreiter going after Cousins as the horn sounds here. So a little bit of nastiness between these two teams. Haven't seen a lot of that in the first period. But we are headed to the first intermission now. End of 1, tied up at 1. No real separation between these teams yet as Nashville scored the first goal. But then Carolina was able to answer and knot the game up. And that is where we stand right now. So thank you guys all so much for being here. We've got some time to kill in the chat now as we wait for the second to begin. Really, really, really appreciate you guys watching. Would mean a lot if you could hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL, so no matter what team you're a fan of, you're welcome and wanted. And I'm going to be streaming all playoffs long. We have as much fun as we can on this channel. And really, really are glad that everyone's here. Thank you so much. Barrett is here. What is going on? Lorne's in the chat. What is up? Welcome. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. We got everybody in the chat tonight having a good time here between the Preds and the Canes. Carolina trying to finish off this series on the road. Nashville trying to get a big home win to force a Game 7 in this one. CL, what is going on? Kyle, what is going on? Welcome in, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Awesome, Yoshi Bros. Have a great night, my friend. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Tomorrow is going to be a really fun Game 7, Anthony, between Minnesota and Vegas. I'll be doing that one. Daily Sports Talk, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to go grab another soda quick, guys, while we're intermission. I don't know, Vernon. I just really don't feel like a beer tonight. I don't know. I've had a weird day today. Just like kind of been feeling kind of weird. So, I'm going to go grab another soda, but definitely not really in the mood for a beer. But we got a good one going here. Carolina and Nashville tied up at 1 apiece. And we'll see what happens in the final 40 minutes of this game to see if either team's able to take this in regulation. Let's see. I don't know yet about Saturday what I'm going to do, Ski-Roo. All I know right now is that I'm doing Minnesota and Vegas tomorrow night. I don't know when the game is going to be on Saturday. That will play a role in it. Because I'm working this weekend 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. I have work both days, Saturday and Sunday, so I can only do night games this weekend. So we'll have to wait and see how the schedule ends up. But Jeff, thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Scott, welcome. Thank you for being here. I've never had a martini, Kyle, but I do like margaritas, yes. BTB, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Yes, I like cheese, Mr. Beast. Very much so. But I'm going to go grab that soda quick, guys. I'll be right back. Yeah, that's going to be the game I think I'm doing Saturday night, Vernon, is going to be Islanders-Bruins game 1. Obviously, if the Bruins are playing, then that's going to be the game that I'm doing. And I don't know if there's going to be, I don't think there's going to be a late game on Saturday after that one, but as the West Series start later, and when we get into next week and the West Series start, I'll probably be able to do some late games. I mean, Lorne, I would love to, but I get paid $150 a day, and like 80% of it is just sitting around waiting for baseball games to end and doing nothing. So I'm really not gonna pass up $300 where I spend 90 or 80% of the time just kind of sitting there. So I need those work shifts, but yeah, I would love to be able to not have to work on Saturday or Sunday, but it's such easy money. There's no way I can pass that up. Wow, that is absolutely nuts, Dennis. But welcome in. No, Lauren, there's no internet or Wi-Fi at the baseball fields that I work at. No. I literally work at the Little League fields. I take care of the fields, like do repaint lines, rake the fields between games, stuff like that. So no, I won't be seeing anything in the afternoon. Nothing before 6 p.m. on Saturday. If there is anything before that, I won't be seeing it. But I need the money much more than I need more playoff hockey. Winner of Wild and Golden Knights will play Sunday night against Colorado at 8, so I'll probably be doing that game Sunday night, I would assume. But we'll see what the weekend schedule ends up looking like. Yeah, $150 for spending a lot of time not doing a whole lot is definitely nice. Hey, now $300 a weekend. I pretty much get to hang out there, watch some baseball, and then rake a little bit between games. It's not that bad. Weird Videos, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate that. He wants me to say I love weird videos. Well, there you go. Thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah, it is very normal, Red Rubber. I don't even notice it in the chat anymore because Vernon is always simping for Catherine Tappan. But welcome, new subscriber. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to go grab that soda quick right now. I'll be right back, guys. Literally will take like 20 seconds. Don't go anywhere. And I'm back. I got to make sure I don't drink this one all in the second period, because then I'll have nothing in the third period. So I got to make this soda last 2 periods. No, it's not Orange Crush Runfin. It's Sun-Kissed, but that's what we have in the fridge, so that's what we get. Hey, there we go, James. That's what I do during the week. That's what I do during the week at the same baseball fields, is on the lawnmower. And then on the weekend, I do field crew on the weekends when there's tournaments there. No beer tonight, Austin. Hockey Kid, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, I remember you. No, XGN, I did not. Just this game tonight. I didn't even get home until like 9 o'clock tonight. So I literally only saw the very end of Montreal and Toronto. I didn't even get home until almost 9 p.m. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow, Vernon, but most likely, yes. I would think so. No, Bo the Cat, thank you for subscribing. Really, really appreciate that. But I don't know why you want me to say that. Guys, like, I don't know why you would just sub and then want me to say some weird thing like that, but oh, wow, Bart. King. What an absolute legend, Bart. That is fantastic news. Congratulations. I am down bad right now, so that I'm glad that you're up big. That is a big congratulations, Bart. That's awesome to hear. Because definitely not the case for me, but I'm really, really happy for you. Tomorrow, XGN, I am doing Game 7 between Minnesota and Vegas. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. I think that's the only game tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that is the only game on the schedule tomorrow. And that is going to be the game that I'm doing at 9 p.m. tomorrow night. Wild and Golden Knights, game number 7. Hey, thank you, hey now, I really appreciate that. Alright, fine. Bo the Cat, I will say it. I love fat cats. There you go. I actually do, because I had a really nice fat cat for a long time. He lived till he was 13, and he was absolutely awesome. Yeah, big congratulations to Bart. Asked his crush out, and it's a complete win for him. That's just phenomenal. Yeah, that's interesting, Lauren, how that works out sometimes. It is kind of really interesting how that happens. Let's see. We're getting ready for the second here. We still got some time left in this intermission. Kind of just chilling, chatting, waiting for the second period to begin. We'll find out if we're going to get another Game 7 here. I mean, this one obviously tied up at the end of 1. Still 40 minutes to go to try and decide it. We'll find out if Nashville's able to force 7 or if Carolina finishes it off. Hey, that's awesome. That is awesome, Bart. You are winning right now. Congratulations. I wish well, no, I've had the guts to tell people they I've had the guts to do it. It just hasn't gone as well as it did for Bart. That is the plan, XGN, yes, is for me to be doing Islanders and Bruins Saturday night. That is my plan. Yeah, Red Rubber, get Bart his crown. He is the king in the chat tonight. Oh, Lauren, Bart asked his crush out, and his crush likes him back, so he is winning the night for sure. Yes, I will be aiming. Yes, I am. I will be doing Game 7 tomorrow for Minnesota Vegas. No, Vernon, it is not Amanda. Valentina, what is going on? Welcome into the chat. Adam, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, dude, this girl came over his house already. Like, God, he is just winning right now. Just winning right now. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome, Chris. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't around for the Bobby Orr, Phil Esposito days, but obviously I know the history very well. But I've been a Bruins fan my whole life. I was born here in Massachusetts, about an hour south of Boston, and that's where I've lived my whole life. Yes, Eamon. I'm doing the Minnesota-Vegas game tomorrow. I'll be streaming that game. 3 minutes till the second. Thank you, Avi. Appreciate that. Oh, dude. Get her to... Bart, you gotta get her to come and join the chat on stream, bro. That'd be so funny. All right, so I'm going to update the period here. We're a couple minutes away from the second starting. No, I never really was scared of, like, telling someone when I liked them or whatnot. It generally, for me, with the exception of a couple of occasions, hasn't gone as well as it did for Bart in this situation. So that's why he's a legend, and that's why he's a legend, and I'm down bad. Hey, God Bobo, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping in. Really appreciate seeing you in the chat. Yeah, you're right, Adam. I gotta be patient. You're right. You're right. It's just, you know, sometimes that's a lot easier said than done. Austin, yeah, have her sign in. Have her sign in and join the chat. We can welcome her to the community here. You guys have no idea, like, since I started this channel, like, especially since it's gotten big over the last couple of years, I've never been in a relationship while having this channel. Like, you guys have no idea how much I've thought about the day where I get to literally bring a girl on stream and be like, this is my girlfriend. Like, I've thought about that so much and, like, how wild the chat would be. But yeah, I'm focused. I think I'm focused a lot more on this than... I couldn't even date anybody right now, I don't think. Like, I'm at work during the day, and then I stream at night, like, every single day for the most part. So, like, I don't even think that I could date anybody because I don't have time to right now. Maybe in the off season. Maybe in the off season something will happen. Yeah, you're right, Lauren. You're right. Everyone dropping wisdom on me in the chat, and I'm over here just like, I'm alone. But you guys are right, though. Like, being patient is important. I am 24, Jeff. XGN, I think my day off from streaming might be Monday. I'm not 100% sure yet. I know I would be probably missing Game 2 of the Bruins series, but I think Monday is going to be my first day off of the playoffs because of Memorial Day. I generally have plans. We have a Memorial Day ceremony in the morning, and then generally in the afternoon I go to my friend's house. I don't know if that's the plan again this year, so nothing's confirmed yet. But if I end up going to my friends for like a cookout in the afternoon, I probably won't stream on Monday, but that's not 100% guaranteed yet. But that might be my first day off of the playoffs. Hey, Choggish, thank you so much for subscribing. Bradley, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. No, Runfin, I am I'm way further away from Boston than anywhere that was in lockdown. All right, game's back. Canes Pred, second period about to start. 1-1 game. Nashville, Carolina. It's been a good one so far. We'll see what happens here in the second 20 minutes. Taken now. Pred setting up in the offensive zone. That long shot goes wide to Nedeljkovic. We are back underway. Nate, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Saved there by Ned as he covers that one up. Welcome in, everybody. This one gets won back here by the Canes, and they flip it up to the neutral zone. Glove down by Nashville. Carolina takes possession back. Jordan Stahl moves it to the middle. Taken here. 30 seconds into the second period. They move it up ice. Dougie Hamilton. Good pass up there over the blue line. Drop to Niederreiter, though. He gets worked over by Richardson. Sent around. Trying to keep it in. Good play at the blue line. Canes send it back deep. Preds, though. No. Good block there. Pred's able to clear it out behind the net, and the Canes will have to try zone entry again. But the Predators take it back in the neutral zone. They dump it in. They're going to be offsides. They got to go and tag up, and never mind, that puck went on a play anyway. So we get a stoppage here and a face-off coming up. Little bit of a sloppy-ish start here. Passes aren't quite connecting. A lot of dumping back and forth. Like, still in this game, there hasn't been a whole lot of sustained pressure. It's been a lot of dump it in, they throw it back out. Dump it in the other way, they throw it back out. There hasn't been a lot of offensive zone time with clear possession for either team in this game. So here are the Preds now trying to send it deep in. They get it in front and score! Mikael Granlund there. Big goal in front. Carolina fails to clear the zone. Nashville sends it right back. And Granlund's all alone in front, tucks it home. We got a 2-1 game. Nashville gets the 1-goal lead back with another early period goal, just like they had in the first. And Mikael Granlund knocks that down and puts it home past Nedeljkovic there as the Hurricanes failed to clear the zone. This gets brought in now. 18:35 to go in the second. This is almost starting to feel a lot like the way that the first period started. Like, it was an early goal about a minute and a half in by Nashville, and then a few minutes later, Carolina answers. We'll see if they do the same thing in the second period that they did in the first, because it's starting to look like deja vu all over again here. Cal, thank you so much for subscribing. Almost missed that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get some sub hype in for Cal in the chat. We got neutral zone face-off coming up here. Taken now, long shot in. That one gets blocked down. Pred's able to clear the zone. Here they come up ice. Into the offensive end. Drop pass. Pred's still on the attack, looking to bring it around the net. Nothing available in the middle. Now they get out to the face-off shirt. Hockenpah blocks that one, though. Behind the net, Nedeljkovic. Miscommunication there. Nashville comes flying in on the forecheck. Johansson. Then he gets leveled by Svechnikov. Big hits down on the end boards there, but Nashville keeps possession in the offensive zone. Moved into the middle now. That one pass doesn't connect. Goes all the way down. Saros comes out to play it. Preds will have to work it back towards the offensive end. 17:25 to go in the second period. They move it up. Taken back now. Here comes Carolina. They steal it. Good job getting back defensively, though, by Nashville. Canes come in. Getting the forecheck established. Trying to get the puck cycled. Sent here. Spun around. Hamilton. That one goes wide. Kept in now. Still in the offensive zone. Canes putting on some pressure here. Lawrence with it. Spins at the faceoff dot. Tries to send it in front. It doesn't connect. Here come the Preds now out of the zone. Back the other way. Ben Harper jumping up. Throws it through the middle. That one's high up in the air, though. And it gets knocked down. And we get a stoppage of play. That puck was played with a high stick. We're going to get a whistle here. And a face-off coming up. Oh, there you go, Run Finn. Hey, it's a job. That's what counts. Early in the second here. Nashville with a 2-1 lead. This one gets one back now. Pred setting up in the offensive zone. Canes looking for the tying goal. Nashville would love to extend the lead to 2 for the first time in this game. Moved out though now by Carolina. No, they don't get it over the blue line. Sent back in deep here. Nashville with another chance. Nedeljkovic with the save. Rebound to the corner. Canes will try again. It's stolen by the Preds. Kept in the offensive zone. That shot just goes wide. Cousins with it now on the half boards. Sent in there. Deflected on the way through. Ends up just going wide. Missed the post there. Not by much. 16:05 to go in the second period. Nedeljkovic has to make another save on a shot from the point with Haula trying to get in front. And now Niederreiter and Haula after the whistle getting into it. And we got a bit of a scrum forming here. It's Nino Niederreiter and Eric Haula getting each other's faces. We get a stoppage in an offensive zone face-off for Nashville coming up here. Yeah, definitely, Austin. This has been a very solid game for the Predators so far. Erod, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Ender, what's going on? Welcome into the chat. Thank you so much for watching. Here's the Predators again. That shot goes. Saved there by Nedeljkovic, but the Preds keep it in the offensive zone. Taken now. Back out. Face-off dot. Move to the middle. Shot in again. That one just goes wide. Preds pouring on the pressure here. Trying to extend this lead to 2. They have to win this game to keep their season alive. The home team has won every game of this series so far. Nashville is at home, trying to force a Game 7. Moved out there and cleared. Here come the Canes now into the offensive zone. There's going to be a penalty call here. Tripping call coming up against Nashville as Marty Nietzsche got tripped down there. Looks like Granlund's going to be the one headed to the box. And that is going to put Carolina to the power play here. Tripping call against the against the Preds. Canes go to the power play. They get an opportunity now with the man advantage to try and tie this game back up. Early still here in the second period. We'll see what happens. No, I have, Bart. I have. Just not recently. Just not recently. Last time I dated someone was the summer between my junior and senior year of college. But not in the last like 3 years, I have not, Bart. But I did when I was like in high school, and I did that time during college too. So it's not that I've never had one. I just haven't recently. We're back underway here. That one gets sent all the way down though by Colton Sissons. That's a good clear early on the penalty kill here for Nashville. Bart, I mean, it didn't work, and we ended up just breaking up, and that was the end of it. I mean, we don't like not like each other, but like we're not like we don't talk a lot or anything like that, but like it's not like we like blocked each other on everything and it was like a real nasty thing or something like that, because it wasn't at all, but it just didn't work. And we got a penalty now to the Hurricanes. That's the end of their power play. Interference against Dougie Hamilton here, and we're going to get some 4-on-4 action. So we're going to get some 4-on-4 time now. So it's going to be an offensive zone face-off for the Predators here, trying to extend the lead. They were on the penalty kill, but now it's 4-on-4. Move now. Taken here, another 55 seconds, and then the Predators will get an abbreviated power play here. Back out now, long shot. That one deflects just wide of the post. Here's Howla in. Oh, yikes, Bart. That's tough, bro. Yikes. That is wild, man. But definitely, like, if that ever happened to one of my friends, I definitely would probably tease him about it too. But all in good fun, though. But that's tough when to do that in front of a crowd of people. That's a yikes, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That must have been a rough one. Behind the net now. Ryan Ellis with it. 13:24 to go in the second period. Not a whole lot going on here. It's been, I don't know. There hasn't been a lot of like high event plays in this game. It's been a lot of like just kind of flipping it back and forth and holding the puck. 4-on-4 is over, by the way. We've got a Nashville power play now, an abbreviated one. They've still got 34 seconds to work with now as they try and bring it into the offensive zone, and now they are setting up. Yeah, I'd be pretty mad too, Bart, about that. 100%. Nedeljkovic with a nice save there. 20 seconds of power play time left for the Predators, but it's taken now by Carolina. But no, we get a stoppage. And is this going to be another penalty call? It looks like it's going to be a slash as Ryan Johansson got his stick slashed in half there. And that's a penalty against the Canes again. This time Sebastian Aho. And it's going to be a 5-on-3 briefly here for the Predators. And a chance to a chance to really break this game open and extend their lead. Hey, Brian, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. It's going to be a very brief 5-on-3 and then back to a 5-on-4 for the Predators here. It's taken now. Pred setting up. Josi with a shot. That one gets blocked. Rebound chance sent just wide. Preds get to it, though. Trying to keep it in. They do. 7 seconds left in the 5-on-3. They score! They get it in front to Ryan Johansson. What a pass from Roman Josi. And it's a 3-1 game. Nashville goes up by 2. And they're still going to have the regular power play to go because that was a 5-on-3 goal as Roman Josi walks in and then puts it right on the tape of Ryan Johansson. Nothing Nedeljkovic could do about that. And that is a 3-1 lead for the Nashville Predators now in the second period. And they're going to have power play time left. Regular 5-on-4 power play for 1:45 for the Predators. As Carolina dumps that one down, we've got 12:20 left in the second period. Back into the offensive zone now. Back to the point. Ekholm keeps it in. Top of the circle now. Now on the half boards. Back to Ekholm. Setting up in the man advantage. Long shot there. That one gets blocked down. Stick breaks. Carolina player now down a stick. So there's really a 5-on-3.5. But now it's sent all the way down. And a good clear there by the Canes penalty kill. They can get a fresh guy on the ice who does have a stick that is functional. And we are back regular 5-on-4 now. And everyone has a twig in their hand. This gets moved up now. Predators trying to bring it into the offensive end. Sloppy with their passing, though. Canes take possession back, and they send it all the way down. Mitch, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We got 40 seconds left of power play time here for the Predators. They have a 3-1 lead with about a little over 11 minutes to go here in the second period. One last rush into the offensive zone here. Sent right back out, though, there by the Canes PK. And the Preds will have to try again. They're down to 20 seconds left on the power play. This will be it. They only have time for one more rush into the offensive end. They get it in, though. Trying to get set up now with possession. Canes are all over them. Moved up and out now. Stolen by Carolina. They bring it up ice into the offensive zone. That is going to do it for the power play. Carolina has killed off the 5-on-4. And we are back to even strength hockey now as Aho comes out of the box. But the Preds able to score on the 5-on-3. And that has given them now a 2-goal lead over the Hurricanes. They are up 3-1 here as we close in on the halfway mark of this game. Sent around here. Saros on the wraparound. Has to hold the post there and make the save. Taken now. 10-10 remaining in the second. Canes now bring it into the offensive zone. Trying to get something on goal here. Sent in there. That one gets blocked. And that's cleared out. We have passed the halfway mark of this one. Second period, 9:50 to go. Here's Marty Necas into the offensive zone. Trying to get something off here. Sent in front. Saros able to find it. Keeps it out. Rebound chance. Preds get to it. Canes, though, keep it in the blue line. Necas again. Cross-ice pass. Shot here. That one gets blocked by Nashville. Moved up now. Into the offensive end. Back the other way. Here come the Preds. 9:20 left in the second. Spin around shot there. That one deflects wide. Moved up and out of the zone. Brought right back in by Mattias Ekholm. Poked off his stick, though. Howler comes in to help. Ekholm gets it back. 9 minutes to go in the second. Preds with a 3-1 lead. Sent down behind the net now. Taken away by Dougie Hamilton. The Canes start the breakout. They get it up to the neutral zone, but Nashville gets possession back. Chance here, long shot. Nedeljkovic grabs that with the glove as Howler fires it on goal. And now we got a little bit of a scrum going on here. Looks like a couple guys came together. It's Cousins and Fogle. And the linesman get in the way of that one. And we are going to go to commercial break with 8:37 remaining in the second period. Nashville now has a 3-1 lead over Carolina. They've extended it. And they're looking good here on home ice, trying to force a Game 7. Oh, that is such a clear sign, Bart. I wish someone would give me such a clear sign that they liked me like that. Dude, there you go. You are living it right now. Austin, it definitely looked like that should have been a tripping call. But the refs kept their arms down. But I saw that happen. I was a little surprised that it wasn't a penalty. But the refs kept their arms down. It does look like we have a good shot at a Game 7, Jeff. Does look like we have a good shot at game number 7 in this series. At least right now in the second period. Obviously, it's far from over. We've still got, almost 2.5 periods, or no, a period and a half to go. I would say congratulations, Bart. That's what I would do. Yes, Jay. I'm streaming that game tomorrow. Excuse me. I'm streaming that game tomorrow. Game 7, Vegas, Minnesota. I'll be doing that one tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Let's see. What do the Hurricanes have to do to tie the game up? They've got to get some puck possession, Jay Sean. They've had very little puck possession in this second period. They've got to get it into the offensive zone and get some shots on goal. They're not going to tie this up unless they get some sustained pressure. It's Harper with a hit there. Kane's able to move it out, though. Behind the net. Kane's now setting up in the offensive zone. Long shot there. Knocked down by Saros. Rebound in front. Not able to finish it. Now we got a pile of players in front of the net. Two guys, Martinook and... Couldn't see that. That was Benning for Nashville. Benning ended up taking down Martinook and on top of him. And we're going to get a penalty call here to Benning. 2 minutes for interference, just laying on top of Jordan Martinook. And it's going to be a Carolina power play again. Now, they did have a power play earlier in this period, and it didn't last very long before they took a penalty, and it went 4-on-4. So we'll see if they're a little bit better with the man advantage here the second time. I don't have a bedtime, Jay. It's whenever the games are over and I go to sleep. This series is already very different from my bracket, Austin. I had Carolina in 5 in this series, and that is obviously not how it's gone so far. So my bracket as far as this series goes is not correct. No, the winner of this game, or the winner of this series, Jeff, plays the Tampa Bay Lightning. Frankie, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate that. Let's get some Frankie hype in the chat. New subscriber to the channel. Canes are setting up now in the offensive zone. Top of the circle, Nietzsche's. Back to the point, goes off a skate though, and that's out of the zone. 1 minute left on the power play. 7:10 remaining in the second period. Into the offensive zone. Canes trying to cut this lead back to a 1-goal game. Long shot there. That one gets blocked high. Carolina gets to the puck though. Yes, Jay, that is correct. Islanders and Bruins start Saturday night. This gets moved up now. Taken here, top of the circle, long shot in. That one gets sent down, saved by Saros. Carolina still gets it back, though, trying to keep possession in the offensive zone. Good keeping at the blue line there. Long shot deflected, and Carolina scores! Sebastian Aho gets a stick on it. And it's a 3-2 game now after the power play goal. I would be very surprised, Kyle, not based on the way Nashville's played. Nashville's played very, very well in this series. But if you told me at the beginning of the playoffs that they would, then I would have been very surprised, absolutely. Hey, Caroline, what is going on? That is awesome. Welcome into the stream. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We are back underway now. Neutral zone draw. And it's dumped in by Nashville. They still have a 1-goal lead here. Preds trying to get it back to 2 as they steal the puck. Set in front. Nedeljkovic gets across. Wow, that was very, very close there for the Preds. Under 6 minutes to go in the second period. Trying to extend the lead back to 2. They still are up 3-2 here over the Hurricanes. Trying to force a game number 7. Yes, Donnell. Very, very shocked. I was definitely not expecting a sweep in that series, and definitely not from Winnipeg. That was a shocking series for me, absolutely. Frankie, I picked Tampa to win in 7. They ended up winning in 6, so that was pretty close there as we had a commercial break here. Final commercial break of the second period here as Carolina's cut the Nashville lead to 1. Preds are still up 3-2 though here late in the second. I don't mind it at all, Jay. I think, it's good to get the series started and get it underway. Absolutely. I don't mind it one bit. I'm excited for the Bruins Islanders series. I think it's going to be a really good one. It's going to be fun hockey. Yeah, Bart, we're really happy for you, man, for sure. We're really happy for you. It's good to see somebody doing well. Absolutely, Donnell. Absolutely. I know I picked the Bruins in 6 to win the series, but the Islanders absolutely have a chance. 100%. The Islanders played a very good series against Pittsburgh. They play a really good playoff style hockey, and I think that's going to be a really fun, close series. I hate Shorty. What is going on? I'm doing all right. Hasn't been the best day, but I'm doing all right. Thank you for subscribing. Really, really appreciate that. Helps the channel a lot. Well, that would be good for Vegas, Jay. I think whatever team gets the momentum early in that game is going to win that game number 7. Well, yeah, Jeff, because the salary cap doesn't apply in the playoffs, Jeff. So, basically what they did was keep a bunch of guys on LTIR during the regular season, which gives them cap relief by the amount of salary for each player on LTIR that they need. And it gives them that they're allowed to exceed the cap by that amount. And then they bring those guys back in the playoffs when the salary cap doesn't apply. So that's what Tampa did all season, with Kucherov not playing in the regular season and recovering from hip surgery. And it's all in the rules for sure. They didn't do anything that's illegal or against the rules. Obviously, people are kind of upset about it, but that you should be upset with the NHL for having the rules the way that they are then, if you're going to be upset with anybody, because nothing that Tampa Bay did was against the rules. Yeah, Austin, definitely. There's the potential for a lot of upsets for sure. Yes, Tampa finessed the system. That's what they did. Nothing they did was against the rules. They finessed the system. That's a really good way to put it, Austin. So we're underway here. Still 3-2 Nashville with 5:05 to go in the second period. Down in the corner. Trying to get it here. It's Järnkrok with Slavin all over him. Fighting for it. Aho comes in. Järnkrok, though, still keeping it along the boards. Now Granlund helps. Sent around here. Spin around shot there. That one. Backdoor chance. Kept out. Kane's able to clear. They send it up and out of the zone. 4.5 to go now in the second period. That goes all the way down. Josi plays it. Takes a hit. I don't know why my phone's getting so many notifications right now. It's after 11 o'clock at night. But big hit there. Kane's going in on the forecheck. Martinook trying to steal that puck back. We've got 4:07 now to go in the second. Kane's looking for the tying goal. Preds would love to extend the lead back to 2. Here they come on the attack. That shot just goes wide. Got that one by Nedeljkovic, but also by the post. Trying to go to the back door. Sissons goes down. Carolina on the rush. Back the other way. They don't have numbers, though, so they just dump it in. Now they'll go on the forecheck. Lawrence with a hit there on Benning. Here come the Predators out. Cleared there. Up and into the penalty boxes. That deflects out of play. 3:40 remaining in the second period here. No, this will be the final commercial break of the second. We go to commercial again with under 4 minutes to go here in the second. Nashville holding on to a 1-goal lead. Chris, Vegas is going to worry about getting by Minnesota tomorrow before worrying about a Bruins versus Vegas matchup. That would not be until the third round at the earliest. And Vegas has their hands full with the Wild right now. Yo, Natalie, let's go. That's Bart. That's Bart's girl right there. Hey, thank you so much for stopping and saying hi. Bart, there you go. Winner over here. Got Natalie in the chat. What a legend. I think there was a good shot, Jay Sean, but Tampa's obviously still in it. They had a good first round against Florida. But it's going to be a really tough matchup, to get to the finals this year. You're going to have to go through a couple of really good teams. Obviously Tampa definitely has a shot to repeat, but there are also a lot of other good teams that I think really, really have a good shot as well. So it's going to be fun to watch, especially as the playoffs go along. The matchups get tighter and tighter and tougher too. So, when you get down to the Final Four, who knows who's going to win those Final Four series? That could be anybody that makes it that far. If you make it that far, you are good enough to possibly win the cup. So, those series would be complete toss-ups. Everything hockey. What is going on? Welcome into the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We're back from commercial break now. Neutral zone face-off coming up. We're down to 3:40 left in the second period. Canes trying to come back from down 3-1 in the game. They're up 3-2 in the series, trying to finish it off tonight. Nashville trying to extend this to a game number 7. They've got a 1-goal lead right now, late in the second period. They win that face-off. Canes take it, though, in the neutral zone. They bring it to the offensive end. Thrown in front there by Fogle. It doesn't connect with anybody. Now he gets it in front and rings it off the post. What a chance there for Carolina. Taken now, moved into the middle, and that deflects up and out of play. And that is cleared. It's going to be another offensive zone face-off for the Canes coming up here. What a shot there by Fogle. He ripped it by Saros, but it just went square off the post and out. And cleared itself there. What a shot there. Carolina was 2 inches away from tying this game. Fogle just put it off the pipe. 3:13 now to go in the second. Ozone draw for the Hurricanes. 1 back defensively. Moved up by the Preds, though. They move it up and out. It's taken now by Slavin, trying to dump it back deep. Down in the corner. Thrown through the middle there and out of the zone. Carolina's going to go back, and they win the race for icing here. Preds sent it all the way down. 2:56 to go in the second, and Carolina will get an offensive zone face-off and a chance now to get some more, maybe, shots on goal, some more chances. See if they can win this draw as the Preds ice it. Now in the 1 back again defensively by Nashville. And they're able to clear the zone. Now they bring it up, trying to get possession in the offensive end. Taken now, Carolina with it, moved to the middle. They come up ice, 2-on-2 into the offensive zone. Trocheck with a pass to the middle. Curled back now by Niederreiter to the point. Back to Nino. 2:35 left in the second period. His shot gets blocked. Taken now by Nashville into the offensive zone, 2-on-1. Getting it across, and they just can't put it by Nedeljkovic. He gets his stick back. Canes trying to get it out of the zone. Long shot from the point. He squeezes the pads. Slavin knocks down a Predator there. It's back to the neutral zone. 2:10 left now in the second period. Dump back in there by Nashville now. Back on the attack. Forsberg, though, can't get his pass through the middle. Here comes Carolina back the other way on the rush, looking for a chance in the offensive zone. Cross-ice pass in front, sent there. Blocked down in front of the net, and Nashville gets to it first. 1:45 to go in the second. Now behind the net, taken down in the corner. Off glass, big hit there by Carolina. And that goes off glass and into the penalty box area. And we're going to get a whistle here. 1:38 to go in the second period, and another face-off coming up. Yes, he did, Natalie. Classic move right there. Thank you, Everything Hockey. Really appreciate it. I wish someone would do that to me. But congratulations again to the happy couple in the chat. Absolute legends. Ahmed, thank you for subscribing. Really, really appreciate that. Let's get some sub hype in the chat for Ahmed. Just subscribe to the channel. Taken now. Preds on the attack, trying to tuck it in. Nedeljkovic holds the post. And now it looks like Cousins is down here for the Predators. 1:22 to go. Hey, good night, Timothy. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. Power play coming up here for the Predators. Mason, thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Brady Shea is going to go to the penalty box here. That's giving the Preds some hype. Get some. Did I just say that's giving the Preds some hype? Sorry, guys, I'm tired. What I meant to say is let's get some sub hype in the chat for Mason, new subscriber to the channel. Preds are going to the power play here with 1:22 left in the second, and here's an opportunity for them to extend the lead back to 2 possibly, or for the Canes to get some momentum from a good penalty kill here. Cross-checking penalty against Brady Shea. We'll see what happens with this man advantage. This one gets one back now. Nashville trying to get set up in the offensive zone. Down behind the net, Johansson. Now to Granlund. Back to Yossi. He's going to walk it down the boards, looking for a play to be made. Taken here now down low, sent around. Under a minute to go in the second period. Hey, see you later, Natalie and Bart. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great night. Thank you guys so much for being here. Blop, welcome in. Thank you for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Very good game. Appreciate you coming in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got 30 seconds left here in the second period. Predators trying to keep this power play set up in the offensive zone. Trying to extend their lead back to 2 goals after the Canes cut it to 1. Moved into the middle there. That one deflects wide. Chance here again, a shot there. That one just goes wide on Nedeljkovic glove side. Final 10 seconds in the period now. Shot again there. That one right off the outside of the goal. Sent through in front. Time for one more shot possibly. No, they don't get it off. The horn sounds. 38 seconds of power play time will carry over into the third period, but we are through 2 here, headed to the second intermission, and the Nashville Predators have a 3-2 lead over the Carolina Hurricanes, trying to keep their season alive. We've got 20 minutes of hockey to go. All right, see you later, Brittany. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Austin, no, I'm not going to fall asleep on stream, but definitely the later games, I definitely get tired as they go along, especially when I have to wake up the next morning. But what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, we've reached the end of the second period, guys. Nashville's power play time will carry over into the third. They have that 1-goal lead here heading into the final 20 minutes. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. It would mean a lot if you could hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL, so no matter what team you're a fan of, you are welcome and wanted here. And I really appreciate every one of you in the chat. It's been a fun night tonight. We got a good game going on here between the Canes and the Preds. And we'll see what happens in the final 20 minutes to see which team's able to take home the win here. But really, really appreciate all you guys. We got some time now to chill, hang out in the chat, and talk while we wait for the third to begin. Colton, what is going on? Kenneth, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. The series right now is 3-2 Carolina. Nashville has to win tonight to keep their season alive. They also would need to win in Carolina during Game 7. Hey, we'll see what happens, Jay Sean. We'll have to wait and see. Minnesota's got a big Game 7 tomorrow night against Vegas. Thank you, I Love Shorty. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Appreciate you being here and watching, and always great when people come on and like it. Iceman, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate that. Let's get some sub hype in the chat for Iceman. Yeah, everything hockey. It's 11:24 p.m. here on the East Coast, so this game is definitely going to go past midnight. Diste, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. We're just kind of hanging out here, chilling, waiting for the third to begin. Everything hockey. Have a good night. Thank you for watching. All right, so Bart's actual name is Luke. I knew that Bart wasn't his real name, but obviously, all I have is the name in the chat. But Bart's real name is Luke. So Luke, have a great night. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it, and best of luck to you. Yeah, Colton, and we definitely could see that for sure here. I think, Kenneth want to know better matchup versus Tampa. I think it'd be a fun series with either. I think Carolina might be a slightly more difficult series for Tampa. But the Predators have just completely impressed me with how they've played in this series. Nashville has been way better in the playoffs than I thought they were going to be. So I don't want to take anything away from the Preds, because I think they're going to give Tampa a run as well if they keep playing the way like they have in this series. So I think they both would be a fun series to watch. But I think Tampa would probably be able to win against the Predators. I think it would be a little, maybe slightly tougher series against Carolina, but who knows? Playoff hockey is tough no matter what the matchup is, for the most part. Sometimes not in the first round, but as it goes along, it gets harder and harder, and I don't think either would be an easy series for the Lightning. No, I'd be keeping with him, Austin. I don't think the goals have been on Nedeljkovic. It's only a 1-goal game. It's not been Nedeljkovic's fault, the goals, so I'd be keeping him in net. Hey, Colton, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate that. Let's get some new sub hype for Colton in the chat. Yes, Austin, it is 11:27 p.m. here, East Coast time. Saros has been playing awesome. I love Shorty. He has been playing absolutely incredible. And again, that's why a team like Nashville could really give Tampa Bay a good series, because if you get hot goaltending, sometimes that's all it takes is great goaltending, and that can completely change a series. So, really still anybody, any team, when you get that deeper into the playoffs, any team can take it. Nashville's definitely not going to go down quietly, Vernon. I don't know. In my bracket, Jay Sean, I had Vegas in 7, so that series is actually kind of going how I thought it would. But I don't know. Minnesota has some momentum right now, winning 2 straight. They're definitely. I mean, Minnesota definitely has a good a shot as any to win that game tomorrow. It's gonna be a really fun one. Game 7s are nuts, and can't wait to stream it tomorrow night. Caesar, what is going on? Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. Blue Blazer, welcome. Pete, welcome into the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, 3 new subscribers. Kenneth, Murphy, Mr. Creeper. Thank you guys all for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Ricky, thank you so much for subscribing. Ricky, let's get some new sub hype for all of our new subscribers here tonight. Thank you guys so much. Really, really appreciate it. Avs are going to be really tough to take down, Jay Sean. I think that if Vegas gets to the second round, I think Vegas has a shot. Although I would probably pick Colorado at this point to win that. But I think Vegas would have a shot, especially if they get Max Pacioretty back. I think Tampa would have a shot. Whichever team comes out of the East, probably not. But I don't know. Colorado looked really, really good against St. Louis, and that scares me. Because when Colorado is playing at their best, they are probably the best team in the league when they're playing at their best. So either them or Tampa Bay. So they're going to be a tough out for sure. William, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some new sub hype for William in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, goaltenders have a chance. Goaltenders have a chance to really, change an entire postseason if they can get hot. Yeah, Murphy, the home team has won every game in this series so far. And if the Preds win tonight, that will just continue. So, Game 7 would be back in Carolina on Saturday, and that would be a really, really fun one, I think, for sure. So, we're here at the second intermission, waiting for this one, this third period to begin. We'll see which team's able to take it. Really appreciate everybody in the chat. Thank you guys all so much for watching, each and every one of you. It really does mean a lot. Yeah, I mean, a hot goaltender can really change things in a playoff series and can straight up steal playoff series for certain teams, and in some cases can steal the Stanley Cup. So, it's gonna, that's something to keep track of as these playoffs go along, is who's getting really good goaltending and who is not. Iceman, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. Welcome back, VGK Productions. Yeah, absolutely, Jay Sean. Avs are going to be a really tough out. But I think Vegas could do it. I think Tampa has the potential to do it. But when Colorado's playing as well as they did in the first round, they're a tough, real tough team. Yeah, Wild Vegas tomorrow night, guys. Game 7. That's gonna be wild. I cannot wait to do that stream tomorrow night. Avi, I am working Saturday and Sunday from 9 to 6. So I would only be able to do the end of the Canes-Preds game when I get home from work at probably like 6:30, 7 o'clock, maybe 7 o'clock, somewhere around there. But if there is a Game 7, then yes, I'll probably try and do the end of it, and then we'll go into the Bruins-Islanders game. I think Andrei Vasilevsky, Kenneth, but obviously there's a lot of really good goaltenders in the league. Connor Hellebuck, that was awesome in the first round. Obviously Marc-Andre Fleury is going to be a Vezina finalist this year, probably along with Vasilevsky. Philip Grubauer had a really strong year this year. His first real elite level season, and obviously had a very good first round for Colorado as they were able to sweep the Blues. So there's some really good goaltenders. I think Andrei Vasilevsky is the best goaltender in the league. But obviously there's some guys that certainly give him a run for their money, and you could absolutely make a case for 100%. Yes, Austin. Montreal did have a 3-1 lead in that game. They almost blew it, but then they ended up winning it in overtime. I hope so, Diste. I would love to see some wild, high-scoring hockey at some point, for sure. Hey, Mr. Productions. Thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate that. TPS2, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat. Thank you guys so much. Much appreciated. Yeah, Vasilevsky did not have a great series against Florida. We did not see the best of Andrei Vasilevsky against Florida. That is for sure, Kenneth. Just based on these playoffs, Vasilevsky is not the best, has not been the best goalie so far in these playoffs. I was more looking at overall career and where they're at right now in his prime. Just the season that he had, the last really 3-4 seasons that he's had. I would say Vasi is the best goalie, but he has not been the best goaltender in these playoffs so far. He didn't have a great series against Florida. He did have a couple good games, so obviously in Game 6, shut him out. That was a really good performance. But early in the Florida series, he had a couple games there. He was a little shaky, but I think he's going to get better as the playoffs go along. No, Pittsburgh got beaten by the New York Islanders, Jay Sean. That was last night's game. Austin, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate that. I think so too, Austin. I thought they were going to end it tonight, actually. They didn't, but I definitely think they're going to end it Saturday night. But welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some sub hype in here for Austin as we get ready for the start of the third here. Thank you so much. Welcome back, Jace. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. All right, not sure how much time of intermission we have left, but it can't be too much. I don't think it's too much. No, about 3 more minutes. Yeah, and Panthers are a good offensive team as well. The Panthers score a lot of goals. They're a high-scoring team. So I think there were a few games in that series where Vasilevsky definitely wasn't at his best, but overall, I still think he's an incredibly good goaltender, and I'm not really worried about him going forward. I just think that he ran into a very high-scoring team, a very good offensive team, and had a couple games where he let in some goals that he probably would like to have back, but he also had some games where he was completely on top of it, and the Lightning were able to win that series because of it, particularly the game that he won 3-1. I forget if that was Game 2 or Game 3, but that they won. I think it was game 2. I think that they won 3-1. That game he played really well, and then obviously in the clinching Game 6, he shut him out. Had a phenomenal game in that one. No, Jay Sean, it was Game 6. Islanders won that series in 6 games. Florida is fun to watch. I know, Brian, that everybody wants Gary Thorne to come back to ESPN for hockey. I would absolutely love to hear him calling hockey games again. I know that he said that he is open to returning, but I don't think there's anything. I don't think that there is anything official yet with that. On the NHL app, Austin. I just go on the NHL app and see how much time they have left on the intermission. So we're getting ready for the third here. Jeff, that's what we were just talking about, because my pick was Andrei Vasilevsky, so that's why we've been talking about him a lot this intermission. Spencer Knight is the real deal. I love Shorty. I can tell you right now, that kid is going to have an incredible NHL career. I watched him a lot in college because he went to Boston College, which is not far from me. I am really, really big on Spencer Knight. I'm very high on him. I think he's going to be an incredible goaltender in the NHL. Let's see. Who do I want to see in the finals? I mean, I don't really have a preference, Iceman. The finals are going to be great. I think a lot of the potential matchups could be really good. Obviously, I'm a Bruins fan, so I'd love to see the Bruins make the finals. In my bracket, I have Carolina against Vegas in my finals, so, obviously if that happens, I'd be right in my bracket, but I love hockey, so really no matter who it is, I'm gonna be excited for it, and hopefully it's a great series. Let's see, Sliming Dead, welcome in. AC, welcome in. Thank you guys for being here. Really appreciate it. And Sliming Dead, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Oh, you're going to see me, Austin. I'm going to be streaming all playoffs long. I'm going to be streaming all playoffs long. Actually, if the Bruins make the finals, my friends will probably be on stream during the finals watching with me. Chris, thank you so much. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Bolts versus Avs would be a wild series, Kenneth. I would be really pumped up for that one. That would be an incredibly fun series to watch. All right, guys, we're getting ready for the start of the third now. 38 seconds of power play time did carry over here for the Preds. They're looking to win this game and force Game 7 on Saturday night. Canes trying to come back from this deficit, tie the game up, maybe take a lead. And if they win tonight, they finish this series off. We are underway, and Carolina starts the penalty, the remainder of the penalty kill with a good dump in there. Preds have to go back and work it out. Now, Ethan, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for Ethan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Into the offensive zone now. Taken there, right back out. Carolina dumps it again. 10 seconds left on the power play. And this is just about going to do it as the power play time ticks off. Carolina kills it off. Nashville unsuccessful with the man advantage, and we are back to 5-on-5 action. Into the offensive zone now. Nashville dumps it deep. They go in on the forecheck. Sent behind the net. Taken now. Luke Kunin poked off his stick, though. Stolen by the Canes. They come out to the neutral zone. Aho dumps it in. He'll go in on the forecheck. A minute into the third here. Kunin comes back and takes it for the Predators. Dumped in here. Nedeljkovic sends it up the boards. Moved here by Carolina. Trying to get it up and out. Nashville's able to keep it in. They shoot it in there. Nedeljkovic holds the post. And the Canes are able to clear it now over the red line and dump it into the offensive zone. A lot of games that are completely up for grabs, Austin. Now, I do think that the Leafs will beat the Canadiens in Game 6, and I do think that the Leafs are going to move on in that series. But the other games, if we get a Game 7 between these two, man, that's a toss-up game. Islanders and Bruins Game 1, I think, is a toss-up game. That is going to be a really tight series, I think, that's going to be fun to watch. Hey, Jace, thank you so much for telling your friend. Good to have him on the channel. Radio Free, Brian, welcome into the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Taken now back to the point. Yeah, Nedeljkovic has had a really good year this year for the Hurricanes. Absolutely, William. As the Canes are setting up in the offensive zone now, looking for the game-tying goal. We've got about 17:35 to go now in the third period. Canes are down by 1. Preds looking to extend this series. Canes looking to finish it off. We will see what happens here throughout the rest of this period, and we'll see if we're going to need overtime or not in this one. A lot of overtime in this series so far. We'll see if that continues tonight or if they're able to figure it out in regulation. Moved now by Carolina. Up. Taken, though, here. Dumped in by the Preds. They go in on the forecheck now. Canes couldn't get it through the neutral zone. They'll have to try a breakout again. Sent all the way. Breakaway in here for Carolina. Saros makes the save. But we got a penalty call here. Saros makes the save on Jesper Fast. But we got a penalty call against Nashville for slashing. And that is going to put the Carolina Hurricanes to the power play here. And now it's going to be a man advantage opportunity for them to try and tie this game up. What a save there by Saros. But Ryan Ellis does get called for slashing here. And that is going to lead to a 2-minute power play. And Carolina has a chance to tie this game. Big, big save there. Oh, yeah, Bart. Luke. Yeah, a long time ago, dude. I do, a long time ago. Now that you say that, that name does ring a bell, but that was like in the early days of the channel, Luke. But yes, I do remember. Sent out there. Good start to this penalty kill by the Preds. They send it all the way down. Canes now back in their own zone, trying to start the break up ice. Through the neutral zone now into the offensive end. Too far in front of Nietzsche. Canes get it, though. They're setting up with possession now. Offensive zone looking for the tying goal. Thrown in there. No, that was Teravainen. It was Teravainen, not Nietzsche. My apologies. The 86 and the 88 on the jerseys do look pretty similar, though. But it's going to be a face-off coming up here. And the Canes are going to have it in the offensive zone. Aho in to take it. Howla in for the Preds on the penalty kill. Trying to win it back. Possession goes to the Hurricanes. Back the other way, though. They can't keep it in. Here come the Preds, short-handed. Nice diving play there at the right in front of the goal line, actually, by Teuvo Teravainen. And he's able to poke it away. Now the Canes come back the other way. Great shorthanded opportunity there. Here's Carolina with it now, sent in front. Backdoor! Oh, Teravainen misses. He literally had half the net open, but he couldn't get it inside the post. 50 seconds to go in the power play. Nashville 3, Carolina 2. Canes on the man advantage. Just gets sent down in the corner. Deep in here. Preds in on the attack. Oh, damn, Bart. Or Luke. I'm sorry. I keep seeing it. I'm never going to remember, but Luke, man, I'm really sorry to hear that. R.I.P. For Seamus, absolutely. Really sorry to hear that. That's tough. But I'm glad that you found the channel, Luke, and really appreciate you being here. Very sorry for your loss. Chance here on the back door. Saros gets across and makes the save. And he covers it up as we get a whistle here. I think we should be back to 5-on-5 now with the time. Let me check quick. I think... yeah, we're back to 5-on-5. I figured. The amount of time that it elapsed. Yeah, very sorry to hear that, Luke, but thank you so much for being here, and we're really happy to have you be a part of the channel community here. Absolutely, William. Canes are pushing hard for this tying goal. Preds are trying to weather the storm here. 14:45 to go in the third. That one goes back to the neutral zone. Good hit there by Lawrence on the forecheck. Preds trying to move it out, though. They're able to clear all the way down. And that's going to be icing here against Nashville with 14.5 minutes to go in the third. It's going to be an offensive zone faceoff coming up here for the Hurricanes. Still pushing hard to tie this game. Long shot there. That one blocked down on the way through. Preds find the rebound. They move it up the boards. 14:20 to go in the third. Sent around there. Long shot in again. That one Saros with the save. Rebound! Big stop there by Saros on Stahl. And that's going to be an offensive zone face-off coming up here for the Hurricanes. Predators are just weathering the storm here as the Canes are pouring on pressure. That was a really good chance for Jordan Stahl there, but Saros makes the save. Derek, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. Moved up and out now. We're down 14:05 to go in the third. Back in their own zone. Carolina with it. Trying to start the breakout here. They still need a goal to tie this up. They've got 14 minutes to do it. Same, Austin. Same. I should be going to bed, but we got a real good game going on here. Got to see who wins it. Long shot there from Svechnikov. And that's saved by Saros. And now he got a little bit of a gathering after the whistle there. Zachary, there's a Memorial Day ceremony in my town. So I'll be at that on Monday morning. And then in the afternoon, generally, I go to my friend's house. And we just hang out for the rest of the day. Have, stuff on the grill. Drink some beers. Have a good afternoon. A lot of times we'll have a fire at night. And just have a good day in the afternoon after the ceremony in the morning. So I will likely not be streaming on Monday unless something changes. That will probably be a day off. Be my first day off of these playoffs. Will be Memorial Day on Monday, and that is a very important holiday. And obviously that. We like to have a good time in the afternoon and stuff, but Memorial Day is not about the barbecue and the, and the hanging out with your friends and all that. Memorial Day is a very serious holiday, and obviously we'll be thinking of everybody who is, unfortunately lost their lives fighting for this country and fighting for freedom here or and around the world. And it's a very big holiday, a very important holiday. Saros has been unreal, William. Absolutely. It's been an awesome game, Derek. This has been a really, really good game. All right, see you later, RGR. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really, really appreciate it. We're back from break now. Offensive zone face-off for the Canes coming up here. Still looking for that tying goal. Saros doing everything he can to keep the puck out of the net. Taken now, kept in here by the Canes. Sent down low. Teravainen behind the net. Sends it in front. Just doesn't connect with Aho. Lawrence keeps it in. Long shot there. That one gets blocked. Predators trying to get it out. Not able to. And that one gets cleared there by Nashville. 13:20 now to go in the third. Every minute that ticks off the clock is big for the Predators here. While the Canes are pushing really, really hard right now for this tying goal. They're completely controlling the play. They've got the puck a lot in the offensive zone. Behind the net now. Taken here by the Preds. Trying to get it out, but not able to. Second opportunity they do. Moved up here now. Carrier with it. Good pass, dumped into the offensive zone. Taken here now. Sent down low, deflection there. In front, Predators would love an insurance marker. Trying to put this one away. Stolen though by Nietzsche. And here come the Canes now out of their zone. 12:20 to go in the third period. It's dumped in deep. Saros out to play it. Up the boards here. Cleared again by Nashville. Canes send it right back in, but they're going to have to tag up to get on sides. No, Zachary. No fireworks for us on Memorial Day. Hey, Luke, we appreciate you being here. It's what we're all here for, to support each other and be a great hockey community. Caden, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. That one goes off of glass. Taken now into the offensive zone. Nashville dumps it deep. Here comes Trennan and on the forecheck. Back to the point. Ellis keeps it in. Puck's in the middle. Canes get to it first, though. They clear it up and out. Here comes Carolina into the offensive zone. Looking to tie this thing up. They send it deep, but the Predators get possession. $11:15 now to go in the third as that puck goes through the neutral zone. Canes get it back and they dump it in. Down in deep here now. Here comes Carolina, send in front. Big stop there by Saros. Rebound chance blocked, and Saros stops another one on the third try. We got a big battle in front of the net here. Trying to get it through again. That one doesn't connect, and the Preds come out the other way now. Great opportunity there for Carolina, but Saros with some massive saves to keep it out of the net. Taken now. Canes back in their own zone. Preds trying to keep it in on the attack. Carolina's able to move it up now. 10.5 to go in the third period. Moved here. Forsberg out of the zone. Cleared back to neutral ice. Canes have to tag up to get onside. Taken now down deep in the corner. Behind the net. Moved up here. 10-10 to go in the third period. Moved up now. Here comes Nashville trying to get behind the D. Poked away there at the last second. Solid defense from Carolina. Nashville still has it, though, in the offensive zone. Trying to get the cycle game going. Moved out and cleared out now. Under 10 minutes remaining in the third. Preds trying to put this game away. Jake Bean with it. Sends it to Nichas up the boards. Here comes Nichas now out of the whistle. Out of the zone. Shot in there. That one goes high off glass. Canes are looking for the tying goal. Trying to end this series tonight. Ian, what is going on? Nashville is at home. Carolina is on the road. 9:25 now to go in the third. Taken back in the defensive zone here. And that's going to be an offsides. Offsides against the Carolina Hurricanes. 9:06 to go in the third, and we are going to head to commercial break here. Nashville still holding on to this 3-2 lead. No goals yet here in the third period. We'll see what happens here in the final 9 minutes, but the clock is ticking. Carolina still needs another one to tie this up. Yeah, he has been absolutely awesome, Brian. Playing incredibly well right now. That brings us to commercial break here, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate each and every one of you in the chat. We've got over 100 likes on the stream. Thank you guys so much. Let's get that 100 like hype in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, want to thank you guys all for being here. Remind you that I cover the entire NHL. So fans of every team are welcome and wanted. It would really mean a lot if you could hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. It helps the channel so, so much and is greatly appreciated. I am going to be streaming all playoffs long, and it's been an incredibly fun postseason already, and I think that is absolutely going to continue all the way through the end of this one. Definitely getting tired here, but this is going to be a really fun end to this game. Also, it's about to hit midnight here on the East Coast. We're about to hit midnight here. So it'll actually be tomorrow morning, in less than a minute. Hey, thank you so much, Austin. I really, really appreciate that. I'm really glad that you're enjoying the channel and the streams and everything here. Really, really appreciate that. Nothing yet, Ricky. Taylor Hall is still an unrestricted free agent at the end of this season. So if he's going to stay in Boston, he's going to have to sign an extension in the offseason, or maybe he hits the free agent market. We're going to have to wait and see. But here we are, back underway, guys. Preds clear that out of the zone. Shucky, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. 8.5 to go in the third period. Kane's going back in on the forecheck. Trying to move this puck. Taken now. Down low. Trying to get it in front. That one doesn't connect cleanly. Pred's able to clear it out. That's going to go all the way down, though. If it's not on goal, it's icing. And no, it has to be played by Nedeljkovic. No icing on the play. Slavin back to get it. 8:10 remaining in the third. Kane's still looking for the tying goal. They move it up and into the offensive end, but the Preds send it right back out. We've seen a lot of that in this game where one team dumps it in, and then the other one just sends it right back out. Now here's Nashville now in the offensive zone, trying to get a cycle game going. Definitely, Austin. Game 7s are always crazy for both teams. Shot here. Saros comes out and makes the save. Saros covers that one up with 7:44 to go. Big stop there. Carolina got something going on the rush, but the Nashville goaltender doing everything he can to keep the Predators' lead here in this one. That was a good stop coming out to shut down the angle. Offensive zone draw now here for Carolina. They win it back. And never mind, they're going to reset and redo the draw. Linesman didn't like something about that one. They're going to have to do it again. Scuba, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Austin, Predators, I think at times are kind of sitting back here. They're worried more about defensive hockey and trying to hold this lead. And, Carolina's had a lot more puck possession here in the third period. They've had a lot of puck possession here in the third. They're pushing really hard for this tying goal. Taken now here. Canes are back in their own zone. They're trying to start a breakout here. 7. Sorry, guys. 7 minutes to go in the third. That one gets dumped in. Preds, though, send it right back out again. And Jake Bean has to curl back for Carolina in his own zone. And not a lot of sustained pressure here for Carolina, as the Predators are doing a good job in the defensive end here. Preds are playing very conservative right now, Kenneth, and that is dangerous. You never want to get too far away from what you did to get yourself a lead in the first place, and you don't want to just sit back, because that's a good way to lose a lead. But the Canes are pushing really, really hard. Yeah, I would be too, Austin. Sitting back sometimes really doesn't work out. All right, here we go. Another offensive zone faceoff for Carolina here. They've spent a lot of time in the O zone in this period, but Nashville's able to take that one and clear it all the way down. And that's going to be icing, though, against the Preds with 6:27 remaining in the third. And they're still holding on to the 3-2 lead here, trying to force a game number 7 in this series. Eric, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Stalin to take another face-off here for Carolina. Roman Josi is not on the Predators bench. Roman Josi is not on the Predators bench. That is a huge loss for Nashville. Sending deep here. Ellis sends it around. The reigning Norris Trophy winner got banged up on a hit earlier this period, and he is not out there or not available right now for the Preds. So that is definitely something to watch. FS, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. Canes win that draw. They send over. Carolina scores right off of the face-off. Jake Bean with a cross-ice pass to Dougie Hamilton. Or no, it was Slavin. Excuse me, Slavin with a cross-ice pass. Right off of the face-off here. And Dougie Hamilton ties the game up. 6:01 left. And it's 3-3. What a pass there. And Hamilton on the back door, able to put it home. And this game is all tied up. .550 to go in the third. And we are all tied up now, in Carolina right back in this with the tying goal. Predators now trying to work it through the neutral zone. Canes, they got some momentum now. We'll see if they can keep pushing, or if they just lock it down and we try and get this game to overtime. We're down to 5:20 left in the third period here. Predators back regrouping in their own zone. They go D to D. Carrier has it. Moved up now. Nashville. Over the red line, they dump it in on Nedeljkovic. He just blockers it aside to the corner. Canes trying to move it up. Trying to get it out of their zone here. Moved around now. Predators in the offensive zone. That one goes across corner. Nobody gets a stick on it. Canes get the puck and they clear. No, they get it to the blue line, but not out. Great keep in there by Forsberg. Canes, though, get back and are able to steal it away again. This time they do clear. All the way back to the Predators zone. They have to regroup. Now they come up through neutral ice and into the offensive end. Nashville back on the attack. Shot there, gets blocked. Trying to find it in the middle. Carolina gets there first. Taken now by the Predators. They're regrouping again. Moved in now. Chance here. Carolina with another shot. That one, though, good defense from the Preds. Not able to get it through. Back to the point now. Looking for a long shot. That one gets blocked. Another opportunity here. A shot gets off. Saved by Saros. Big stop there by UC Saros with the pad. And that gets sent all the way down. Both teams will get line changes here. 3:45 to go in the third. No, that's not cold, Jay. Definitely not. Kellen, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Chance here. Shot. Big save. Nedeljkovic. Rebound, and he fans on it. Can't get the shot off. 3:25 to go in the third. Canes coming back the other way. Can't get it by Benning. Down now. Half boards. Yarncroke has it. Cleared out there. Canes dump it back in, but they'll head off for a line change. 3:10 remaining in the third. Definitely seems like the next goal is going to win this game. Moved into the offensive end now. Taken here by by Duchesne, excuse me. Duchesne spins around, but that one taken out by the Canes. They're able to clear the zone. They'll go back and regroup here. Under 3 minutes now to go in the third period. Still tied up at 3. Carolina got the goal that they needed to even this thing up. We'll see if anybody's able to score a late one here in the third or if we're going to overtime. Welcome into the chat, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. This one gets dumped in. Nedeljkovic sends it all the way out to the neutral zone. Preds dump it back in, but they got to tag up to get on sides. 2:20 to go here in the third period. Carolina now coming back the other way. Poked away, though, and stolen by the Preds D. They'll try to rush it through the neutral zone now. Down in the corner, here's Trennan after it. He takes a hit from Shea. Carolina takes the puck, though. Here come the Canes now up into the offensive zone. Shot in there. That one doesn't get cleanly through, and the Preds are going to have a chance to clear. This one gets moved now. Good check in front of the benches, though. Here come the Preds into the offensive zone, trying to get it in front. Nedeljkovic able to stick it aside. 1:35 to go now in the third period. Canes trying to get it out of their zone. They do. Back to neutral ice. And now we got a stoppage in play and a whistle here with 1:32 left in the third. Still a minute and a half to go, but it's starting to really look like this is going to overtime. $1:32 left in the third. Carolina, Nashville 3-3. Could we have a fourth straight overtime game in this series? It's certainly starting to look that way. Offensive zone draw here for Nashville, trying to keep their season alive. We have a prediction for the Canes to win in regulation. We shall see. They've got 1:25 now to do it. Here comes Carolina now into the offensive zone. Stahl not able to get it in front. That one gets moved out. Cleared again by by Nashville here. Carolina, and no, we got a stoppage in play, and that puck goes out, and we're gonna have an offensive zone draw for the Predators here with 1:14 remaining in the third. Granlund to take the draw here against Trocheck. Bro, these notifications, it's midnight. But here comes Carolina now. They win it back. They get it out of their zone. Dumped in there by the Canes. Ekholm back for Nashville. Trying to work it out. Comes to the middle. Granlund moves it up to the wing. Yarncroke off glass and out. Cleared to neutral ice. Carolina dumps it right back in, but the Preds have possession. 52 seconds left in the third period. We are less than a minute away from another overtime. This one gets moved up now. Dumped into the offensive zone. Carolina will get fresh legs on the ice. One last shift. Move behind the net now. Matt Benning with it. 30 seconds to go in the third period. That one gets sent in. Goes in deep here. Howla after it with Trocheck all over him. Moved up now. Trying to get it out of the zone. Cleared again there by the Canes. That one goes all the way down. 15 seconds remaining. Nashville has to go back and regroup. Benning with it again. And it looks like they're just going to let the clock run here. We are headed to overtime. 5 seconds to go in the third period. And they do. They just let the clock run out. That is going to do it. We are going to OT. This is going to be a late one, as we are 3-3 at the end of regulation. We've got an intermission coming up here, and then an overtime period to see which team is going to win this game. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Ethan, I am a Bruins fan. I live an hour south of Boston, but I cover the entire NHL on this channel, so fans of every team are welcome and wanted here. We are going to overtime after this intermission. Carolina and Nashville still knotted up in this elimination game. So welcome, everybody. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really appreciate every one of you. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire league, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. And we'll find out in OT which team is able to take home the win tonight. My favorite NFL team, Scuba, is the New England Patriots. I'm a fan of all the Boston/New England sports teams. Saturday night, Eric. Saturday night at 8 p.m., Bruins and Islanders game 1. Yeah, Canes and Preds here. Really good game going to OT. Hey, there you go. There you go, Luke. That's a win. Sorry, just looking in the Discord for a second. Trying to get the new person all situated. So that looks good. All right. I mean, this game's completely up for grabs in overtime, Austin. Yeah, free hockey this late. Yes, I did, Kenneth. I very much rooted for Brady to win another Super Bowl. Absolutely. Absolutely, Kellen. Preds are fighting very, very hard. 4th overtime game in a row now between these two teams. Reese Mess. What's going on? Welcome. Yeah, definitely makes sense for sure. They're not my pick, Zachary, but we'll see. They've got a chance. Yeah, King of Gamers. Big win for the Habs tonight. Big win for the Habs to keep that series going. Logan, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. Yeah, Dennis, that could be how it ends. We'll see. No, it's all good, Luke. It's all good. I'm happy for you, man. Stay winning, bro. Oh, Jesus, Kenneth. I don't think I can stay up late enough for that. It's already after midnight here. I mean, unless I just stay up straight through and just don't go to bed and just do my day tomorrow without going to bed. Might end up having to do that if that goes that many OTs. I feel like I'm missing stuff in the chat. My apologies, guys. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to do. We have to do our overtime challenge. That's right. Every time a game goes to OT, we got to pick a winner from each team. So, if the Carolina Hurricanes score, who do you think is going to score the game-winning goal? If the Nashville Predators score, who do you think is going to score the game-winning goal? Put your choices in the chat. I'm going to try and think of mine here and then tweet it out. Let's try and figure out who is going to win this game. I think that if it's Carolina, it's going to be a goal. I'm going to go with Stahl again. Stahl won the game last game. I'm going to go with Stahl if the Hurricanes win it. If the Preds win it, I'm going to say Matt Duchene for the Preds. He has an overtime goal already in this series. I think it's going to be Duchene if the Preds win it. Those are my choices. Jordan Stahl for Carolina, Matt Duchene for the Nashville Predators. Those are my overtime challenge picks. And let's see who the picks in the chat are. Luke thinks Teravainen or Duchene. Hey, it's very possible, King of Gamers. Trisha thinks Stahl. Yeah, it's going to be awesome for sure, Lauren. Austin thinks Nashville's going to win. Blop thinks Carolina. Scuba says Kane's going to steal it. Yeah, you did, Luke. We'll see if you get all the predictions right. Scuba says Stahl. Lauren says Nedeljkovic is likely to give up a goal. He is not an overtime hero. Blop thinks Teravainen. Aho and Yossi are the choices for Red Rubber. Oh, all right. Luke changes his prediction to Aho and Duchene. So he's taking Aho and Duchene. King of Gamers thinks that Preds win this one in double OT. I personally am really hoping this doesn't go to double OT. Yeah, Lauren, that is the question. Iceman thinks Yossi ends it. Lauren says the real question is how many overtimes will there be? For the sake of me being able to sleep at some point tonight, I am really hoping only one. But these two teams have played a lot of overtime in this series, and we definitely have the possibility of there being multiple. I mean, honestly, if this goes to like 2 in the morning, I probably just won't go to bed. I'll just try and stay up and do everything that I need to do tomorrow, and then maybe get a quick nap in before the Minnesota-Vegas game or something. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm going to do if I have to stay up that till like 3 in the morning or something like that. I have no idea, Austin, who's going to win tomorrow. I don't really predict games in the playoffs because I don't know who's going to win. I just watch and react to the games as they happen. Laura, there's probably about 10 more minutes or so of intermission, and then the overtime period will begin. Hey, no problem. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Good to see everybody in the chat. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Hey, there you go, Laura. That's kind of a good strategy. I would love to see a Game 7, Lauren. Absolutely. Game 7s, there's nothing like it in the playoffs. They're just absolutely incredible. So I'm definitely not opposed to a Game 7. Shorty thinks Eric Howla in double overtime. All right, have a good night, guys. Luke and Natalie, thank you guys so much for watching. And obviously, yeah, you got school tomorrow. So have a great night. Really appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, it's probably 4 to 5 hours for me too, Austin. If it's gonna be less than 4 or 5 hours, honestly, just not even worth it, and just stay up. Hockey GMC is gonna cry if Nashville loses. That's kind of sad, but hopefully you're not crying after this one. Oh wow, Austin, that is awesome. Let's see. Hey, damn, Vernon. Yeah, you want this game to end. Astro, what's going on? Calling it Preds win the game. Well, we'll see if you're correct. I loved the 2011 finals, Nick. As a Bruins fan, those are my favorite finals. Hey, Jerry is back and says that we're ready to start overtime here. Yossi with the game winner. My favorite meal? I don't really have like a single favorite, Chase. It kind of depends on the mood I'm in. It changes a lot. Hockey GMC is going to go nuts if the Preds win. King, that's a good question. I think Minnesota. I think Minnesota has a real shot tomorrow night. Yeah, obviously, Nick, no, I don't think anybody liked the riots after the finals, but the finals itself, watching my team win, was awesome. I do not watch the NBA, Austin, no. I've never been able to get into basketball. Kyle wants a Game 7 pretty bad. I think most hockey fans do, Kyle. Game 7s are incredible. Chase thinks Martinook for the Canes or Forsberg for the Preds. Second soda's gone. That is definitely gonna be it for me as far as drinks go tonight. So we're getting ready for the start of overtime here. Carolina and Nashville knotted up at 3. And this series is 3-2 Carolina. So if the Canes win, this series is over. If the Predators win, they force a Game 7, which will take place on Saturday. So obviously elimination game here. A lot on the line for these two. Game 7's going to overtime happen a fairly decent amount, Vernon. Or they have over the past 10 years or so. And they're just awesome. Game 7 overtime is absolutely nuts. It's off the wall, just absolutely crazy. No, I don't really get hyper from that, Kyle. It really doesn't have much of an effect on me. Yeah, it's literally the morning for Blop right now in Finland. Drinking morning coffee, watching hockey. While I haven't even gone to bed yet because it's 12:30 in the morning. Game 7 will be in Carolina. All right, looks like we're getting ready for the start of OT now, everyone. OT is about ready to begin. And we will see how quickly this one is finished off. Carolina and Nashville. We are ready to go for the start of overtime. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Don't forget to please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. I cover the entire NHL. So fans of every team are welcome and wanted here. We are underway. Carolina wins the faceoff and dumps it into the offensive zone. Overtime has begun. For the sake of my sleep schedule, I am kind of hoping for a quick one here, but we'll see what happens. Here come the Preds now out of their zone into the offensive end. Switching now. Backhanded in. That one goes behind the net. Howler's shot gets blocked out to neutral ice. Matthias Ekholm goes back to play it. Goes D to D now. Canes are going to get new line out there. That one goes in on Nedeljkovic. He pads it. Sends it to the corner now. Carolina with it. Looking to start the breakout. They bring it up ice now over the red line. Trying to bring it into the offensive zone. Down behind the net. Predators send it around. They're not able to get it out. Second time, though, they do clear. No, yeah, they do clear this time, except it goes up and out of play on a deflection, and that is going to be a whistle here. And an offensive zone face-off for the Hurricanes coming up here just to the right of UC Saros. Ladislava, thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate it. It goes in! The Canes score! Off of the face-off! Sebastian Aho somehow gets it by Saros, and this game is over. The Carolina Hurricanes advance to the second round to play the Tampa Bay Lightning. 4-3, Carolina wins. What a series between these two. What a series, but Carolina is able to take it in game number 6. And they move on to face the Tampa Bay Lightning in the second round of the playoffs. What a hockey game. What a series. Both of these teams played their hearts out, but the Canes come away with the win. And now we get the handshake line going. Overtime goal to win the series there for Sebastian Aho. And the Hurricanes are able to move on, and they defeat the Nashville Predators in 6 games here. And the Preds had a 3-1 lead in this game at one point. And they end up losing 4-3. Canes versus Lightning is going to be an incredible series, Kyle. Absolutely. Well, everybody, that is going to do it for me tonight. I need to try and get some sleep. Definitely going to be going to bed here. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Congratulations to the Carolina Hurricanes for moving on. Really, really appreciate everybody being here tonight. What a great hockey game. This one goes final. What a great series between these two. And Carolina moves on to face Tampa Bay, and that is going to be a hell of a series in the second round. But have a great night, guys. Don't forget, I will be back tomorrow for Game 7 between the Minnesota Wild and Vegas Golden Knights. That is going to be a crazy one there between those two. So thank you guys all again. Don't forget to please hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. It helps the channel an absolute ton and is greatly appreciated. And really, really, really appreciate all of you guys. So that's going to do it for tonight. Have a great night. Have a great day tomorrow. Hopefully talk to you soon. And we'll be back tomorrow night for a Game 7, our first Game 7 of the playoffs. That is going to be an incredible time. So thank you guys so much again, and see you guys later.